Hey guys, welcome back to the Clan Frenzy YouTube channel. Today's episode is called Fun with Dragons. I'm going to show you exactly what to look for in bases when you're using either an all dragon or mostly dragon attack. Okay, I'll show you exactly what the do's and don'ts are and how to get around some of the challenges. Alright, so let me show you this first attack here. So these last three attacks were just dragons. Now I'm going to show you here, I use wizards on a couple of them and I use spells here, and of course you throw in the Barb King, why not? But let me show you one here where we got not a lot of trophies but a lot of loot, and I'll show you why I picked this base. Alright, so as soon as this loads up you're going to see right away why I picked it. Let me pause it real quick here, take a look. And I'm sure you already spotted it, but we only have one dedicated air defense here and it's under construction. Other than that, with a Town Hall 6, you know there aren't going to be hidden Teslas. There's probably going to be air bombs hidden in here. And we might have some clan troops, who knows. Hopefully they're not high-level wizards. Either way, here's what I'm looking at right here. One air defense, I'm not even going to worry about it. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to show you a little bit of strategy here with dragons, okay? Now, dragons tend to spread out just like any other troop. So what you need to make sure you do is, when you have a base like this that's kind of squared, if you throw in just a couple dragons, they're going to spread out and it's going to go through here and it might be uneven. So what you want to try to do is get troops either on this side or this side to clear out so that the dragons drive up the middle. Now you'll see here what I do when I start, and I'll sort of narrate as it goes, okay? So here we go. First step, drop the dragon at the top. Second step, drop this one here. Now the one at the top's to start clearing this stuff out. The one at on the right side here, I should say, is actually to do two things. One, to draw clan troops out and to start making a channel here. I could have dropped it right here instead of here, but I wanted to make sure there was a channel. Now that I've gotten two of those spots opened up, I drop in three behind it. This is going to lead them right up the middle. As you can see, I've made a path here. I'm going to pause just to show you this real clear. They've made these paths here are cleared on the side. So these three dragons are going to drive up this center lane here, okay? So that's what you want. You want these guys going this way through all the meat that's in this base here. All right, so let me play it out for you here. I got my Barb King up top to go ahead and take out those peripherals, hopefully bringing this dragon back in. Either way, if not, it's only one of them out of the way. So I'm going to speed this up real quick here. You can see they do their work pretty quick. You got archer towers still trying to go to town. You got this wizard that just keeps blasting this dragon here. Nothing's happening. So as you can see, our loot's piling up really fast at the top there. Once they get this last couple of gold mines out, we're going to have the rest of the loot here, and this one's going to be done. So they all kind of come together right there in a circle to take it out. So in this one, we got a good amount of loot. That's over 500,000 total, but only 13 trophies. So all in all, pretty good, but let me show you a different attack. Alright, so this one here is going to be all trophies, not a lot of loot. Now, there is some dark elixir, but I'll show you what I did here. And this was perfect, okay? As soon as I saw this base, I loved it. I'm sure you're already looking because of the first part of this video, but look. There's 1, 2, 3 air defenses. They look like level 5s too. Well, at least those two do. This is a level 4. But they're all under construction. So I don't know who in their right mind would do this, but either way, he figured he probably didn't have a lot of loot to give up here, so he figured he wouldn't be a target. But I saw this and I just had to go for it. Plus I saw 926 dark elixir. I thought, what the hell? So here's what I did with this one. Now this one's a little bit different because I did use wizards on this, and I'll show you why. It kind of goes along with what we did in the last one. Alright, so let me show you here. I go ahead and drop my Barb King to try to take out the peripherals there. Now what I'm going to do up top here and on the sides is I'm going to want to make sure that when my dragons are coming in, they're going to be driving through a channel. So I start them over here on one side. Now what I'm going to do here at the bottom, I'm trying to see if I can zoom right. I'm going to go ahead and start dropping wizards in just a moment here to try to clear out some of this side work so that the dragons don't get distracted. Now, even though there isn't a lot to threaten them, even with maxed out archer towers and cannons for this town hall level, it's still going to be kind of difficult. You can see one of the dragons just got taken out there by the seeking air mine. So there are still threats to them. Now, they're getting their way around here. I drop wizards up top just to get those out because I do not want these guys getting distracted and going up there. And what I'm going to do here is at the bottom, I see this guy's starting to trail off. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen all the way around. Now, I didn't have a whole lot of wizards. And really, the problem is when they're on the ground, every defense is slamming them. Now, my Barb King kind of got tripped up back here. But either way, so I drop in my wizards on the bottom here to try to clear out this lane. But they are just not doing it fast enough for this dragon at first. Finally, he comes back in just in time to get killed. So that's exactly what I was trying to avoid. He's over here getting shot by the archers when he should have been in here taking these guys out. Either way, I'm going to speed this up here. Either way, it doesn't matter. I mean, with no air defense rockets set up, an all-dragon attack or a primarily dragon attack is gonna beat even a maxed out Town Hall 8 with no air defense. So you can see I was only down to 3 dragons at the end, and I used 8. There was a wizard or 2 left, and I think the Barb King actually was still alive. But here we go. See, this is an example. Not a lot of loot. That cost me money. That cost me quite a bit of money as far as elixir goes. But look at the dark elixir and look at the trophies. So fantastic trophy fight there. And now you can see, first example I showed you can make a ton of loot with dragons. Second example I showed you can get you a ton of trophies. Well, I know some of you want to have your cake and eat it too. Well, let me show you another attack where I did that. Alright, so I'm going to show you this top one here. Alright, so as soon as this loaded up, I had to do a little bit different of a strategy. Not too bad. Alright, so let me go ahead and pause real quick here. You can see what I already did there. There's 3 air rockets, air defense, 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. They're all level 2. Now, this is very sloppy, but it's not too uncommon. You see a lot of people go straight to Town Hall 8 and they don't upgrade their defenses, okay? Air defense is just as important as anything else, especially as you get into higher levels in the game. Having level 2 air defense with a level 8 Town Hall in the middle is inexcusable. Not to mention that these aren't the only things that haven't been upgraded. You can see here, this archer tower is a Town Hall 6 maxed archer tower. Same here, same here, same here. So right off the bat, I know we got a problem, okay? This guy doesn't have it. He's not prepared. He found a good base layout online. He thinks he's good to go. Well, this air rocket's under construction, so that's out of the making, or that's out of the works. So I see that with the other one all the way over here in this one, I know that if I take out one of these, I'm going to have pretty much the whole board before they even start playing. So what do? Well, I'll tell you. I freaking take one out. 3 lightning spells will take out almost any level air defense, even if you don't place them exactly where you should. Now you can see I almost got it in 2. We had the benefit of taking out another defense structure in the process too. Now once those are taken out of the equation, what I want to do is drop in the dragons here to surround it, okay? Now I want to drop in my Barb King to try to clear a channel so they stay in the middle, remember? Same thing up top and on the sides. I want to make sure these wizards take out whatever they can. Now real quick, normally I wouldn't drop wizards this close to a mortar, but I don't know if you guys can see, but that mortar is under construction as well, so it wasn't a threat. So, let me play this out for you here and I'll speed it up. The dragons are going to town. The archer towers were no match for them. By the time they get within range of this air defense, most of the village is already destroyed. The wizards and the Barb King have done their part and they have cleared out so that the middle is all these dragons are worried about and doing. Before these air rockets can even take out any of the dragons, oh, they got one there, they take them out. So they take it out. So it's a done deal. At this point, all the defenses are gone. It's just a matter of time. We're down to a few seconds left, and we're done. Okay, so perfect example here of why you don't rush your Town Hall. Look at the loot I got on this one here. Not a lot of dark elixir, and I probably just broke, well, I didn't even break even on the elixir, but 257,000 gold, 297 dark, and 37 trophies. So it's all about what you're in it for, okay? So that's just an example of you can get and use dragons to get whatever you want to. So just to sum up, you can use dragons if you want to get loot. You can use dragons if you want to get trophies. And my personal favorite, you can use dragons if you want to get loot and trophies. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit longer, but I wanted to make sure and show you exactly what to look for and how to play dragons to their maximum efficiency levels, okay? So if this video was helpful to you at all, if you enjoyed it, please go ahead and like it below with a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for more gameplay footage from Clash of Clans, and check out our website over at clanfrenzy.com. Thanks, guys.